Can we get Izzy on the phone?
Izzy is in the room. Izzy, are you there? I see you there.
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
What is up, Queen?
What's up, gang?
Hey.
What's the problem?
So I wanted to call in because I'm a mental health nursing student, but I've recently become quite a big stoner. So there's sort of like an internal debate ethically, like, is that wrong or
It's not unethical at all. Why do you think it's unethical?
What's your take on the ethical debate?
A lot of the people that I'm working with have substance abuse issues. So
do you drink?
Yeah, okay, like, you know, occasionally.
You smoke more than you drink?
At the moment, yeah.
Because
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead, please.
Do you have a healthy relationship with weed? Or do you also feel like you're kind of struggling with it?
You use it too much.
A little bit. Yeah, I do. I feel like, I mean, I love it. I smoke marijuana to beat my wife so I don't beat my wife and children.
I know exactly what you mean. My queen.
Marijuana so I don't beat my wife and children.
That's Dana White from the UFC.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, so you feel, I guess the problem is in that you feel you have a problem. That's important. You feel that you smoke too much.
At the moment, yeah.
And are you having a hard time scaling back? For example, I think it's totally normal and fine to be like, it's the weekend, I'm going to get high. And then during the weekday, when I need to go and work and be sharp, I'm not going to smoke.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it's off the clock, but I definitely could cut down. And I am trying, but it's a tricky one.
Can we dive first into this like cognitive dissonance thing you got going on of like, because I don't know, I'm playing around with this idea in my head about this right now of that, look, you're helping people with an issue that you have, and you're looking at that as a bad thing, but is it possible that your personal experience with the issue is informing you in a positive way as you're helping other people with the same thing?
Yeah, completely. Like, I think, yeah, to an extent, like, it really can help to have it personal experience, like when you're doing nursing, but it's just where that line, like...
Well, hold on. I don't get the feeling that you're like this degenerate weed addict.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Can I ask, this? I don't know if this is a HIPAA thing, but like, is there a recurring substance that most of the people you work with are into?
It depends. A lot of them have had like weed abuse issues, and then a lot of coke. A lot of different issues.
Are you high right now?
No comment. No comment.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
So let me ask you this. If they drug test you, will you get fired if you have THC in your blood?
So I don't know if this is true, and I feel like I shouldn't take this as like the truth, but an Uber driver told me once that
Stop right there.
That the NHS can't legally like randomly drug test you.
Well, if an FBI driver told you that, rest assured it's true.
Then I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're good. Well, no, that should actually be really easy to research. But you're still in school, so are you getting good grades?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a year away from graduating, so my grades are good, but you have to have a certain amount of practice hours, and I feel like weed has made me more lazy than I already am.
Well, look, if you're working with people addicted to drugs, I mean, smoking drugs could be practice.
She's boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Practical experience.
True. Yeah.
On the ground.
I'm getting
In fact, I would go as far as to say you can actually write off your weed on your tax.
That's a tax expense.
That's actually a really interesting Tax strategy.
You're researching.
Well, if you feel it makes you lazy, so this is what happened with my experience with weed. I was smoking and smoking and smoking, and then I started to realize like all these negative consequences that I was doing of it. And my problem with it was that I was in a social circle where everyone was smoking all the time, and it was extremely hard for me to pass on it. And so there was that angle, and then the other angle was I started to realize like, oh shit, I'm getting lazy, I'm getting forgetful, I'm getting because I wasn't, I went from nothing to like fat fucking bong rips. So it wasn't like a subtle like let's just share a spliff. Like I would get blitzed out of my mind. So I would say to you, Issy, if you are having these feelings that weed is negatively affecting your life, for example, making you lazy, you do not want to feel lazy when you're 19 on the verge of entering your profession for your life. So that feeling is going to continue to fester, and you want to get on top of that now before it becomes a real issue. So my advice to you is to I think it is serious. I think it's you got to get on top of that. And a lot of people have really healthy relationships with weed, just like alcohol. It turns out the best research available right now shows that alcohol is, far worse for your health, and compared to weed is in the tier of drugs, weed is way down on the bottom in terms of like a negative impact, where alcohol is right there at the top.
We drank beer.
And so I would urge you to try to find a healthy pattern of weed use because you like it, and that's good. It's good to have things you like and that you look forward to.
Yes.
Do you think you'd be able to not smoke during the week and just enjoy it on the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like that thing, like when you have weed, I'm gonna smoke it, but it's trying to hold off on that. Like, I feel like I just need to stop.
I see what you're
Is there
saying.
anything that you think you could replace weed with?
Have you tried opiates?
Have you tried bought? I've been
I've
playing.
not.
I've been playing Nintendo Switch lately,
Love
and
it.
I've been playing Super Mario Odyssey. I'm looking at all this stuff, and it's pretty trippy.
Yeah.
I got a Steam Deck.
That's
Do you know
good
what that is?
I know what that is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, it sounds to me if you cannot control your consumption of it, then I think you gotta quit it.
Very true. Very true. Thank
At least
you.
for a period of time where you can kind of clear your head and get a better perspective on the situation. Like if you stop smoking for a month, you're gonna have a much better perspective on your relationship with weed. But I do think right now you got to do whatever you can to get on top of that, because obviously your career and your school is way more important than just getting high at night. I mean, ultimately getting high is fun, but like in 10 years, you'll look back on that and be like, it's just dead space.
Yeah.
We should get Snoop Dogg in here to do like the counterpoints.
I wonder what Snoop Dogg would say. Nah, baby. Well, I think Snoop is a high functioning weed addict.
Yeah.
There's different types of weed addicts. I think there's some people I know who can smoke all day, every day. And I don't know if it's a matter of like how much you consume to where it stops affecting you so much, but they are high functioning. Now, I myself was not a high functioning stoner.
Smoke weed every
So
day.
it's just kind of,
That's what he would say.
yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I function quite well, but that's almost a bad thing.
Well, by the way, final thing: you're in the UK?
Yeah,
Is weed legal in the UK? What's going on over there with that?
it is not. It is not.
What is happening in that
To
country?
To
man?
decriminalize?
Gotcha.
What are y'all
Send her to
doing?
the thing.
I think some people can get it medically, but like not. It's quite difficult, way more than in America.
Will the police bust you for doing that, or do they not care?
No, they don't. They don't really give a shit
Yeah.
unless it's like large amounts.
Yeah, so it's decriminalized.
Okay.
Just
Well-
put it down, man. Just put the fucking joint down. Go-
Two
I
talking
will.
geckos telling you to put the weed down.
Can I say your green face paint makes your eyes look so red, and it was really tripping me out for a minute.
Who's mine or Lyle's?
Right.
But like
Yes.
The green just makes your eyes look
The face paint.
I smoke 2 joints before I go to work. And then I treat the mentally ill.
Big old doinks.
I trip out when the mentally ill talk to me about their problems. I go outside and then I smoke a joint. This drug addict, he says to me, I'm seeing multiple of you. And then I go outside and smoke a joint. Smoke, smoke, smoke every day. Fuck these mentally ill people.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
just want to get paid.
Every day.
Smoke, smoke weed every day, man. I just want to be high every day.
Bro, are you fucking high right now?
I go to church and I'm high. I don't understand a thing that pastors say. I go to funeral.
And I'm high.
Go ahead, take it.
And I say to the rabbi, God, why
Oh.
did you make me so high?
Oh.
My.
God, why did you make this weed so good?
I
if
take
you
a piece
didn't
of the Torah and I roll up a blunt.
Oh.
So good.
That's, yes. God, why did you make this weed so good, man? I went to my mother's funeral. I was high.
Fuck. This is not good.
I barely remember that day. Yes, 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 yes. Lord, 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 Lord. Yes, I smoke weed before I get in the car, man. And I just arrive at my destination. Where the fuck have I been?
Good smoky flavor.
Yes, yes, yes. Smoke every day. Yes, 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 yes.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Issy.
Thank you.
I think we helped her. You know, she's 19. She'll figure it out. Let's see. Daniel going.
Actually, a little update. The call from earlier finally got back to me.
Oh, the porn one.
Talking to boyfriend about wanting to do porn.
Yeah, let's do the porn one.
available?
She messaged me. She's very interested in calling in.
Let's
That's
get
great.
it going.